So I've been trying to troubleshoot this shorting issue, and that is the PSREV. This is the Tony's Train's predecessor to the PSX AR. This is an auto reversing unit. The power is going to the board, but the LEDs, which are for output, which are right there, those LEDs aren't working. This is a second-hand board, but the LED that's at the top there, which is right there, which you'll see later, gives you the indication of whether or not the board is reversing or not. Right now, the default is that LED is off. That means that the polarity is aligned at the right end of this reversing section. The right end of the reversing section is Wethersfield. This is the reversing section here. And the left end of the reversing section is Middletown. The power to the reverser is now coming directly from the booster. So it's not being it's not in series behind any other PSX circuit breakers or anything. The Middletown power district, which is what the locomotive is sitting on right now, is protected by a PSX circuit breaker. And the Wethersfield power district, which is on the other side of that backdrop, is also protected by a PSX circuit breaker. So right now, the LED is off, so I know that the polarity at this gap between the reversing section and Middletown is not aligned. Shouldn't be a problem. The engine should be able to go over it and the reverser should trip, and no problem. So let's see what happens here. And you'll see the status of that LED down at the bottom. I'll try and, sorry about the video, but you'll see the status of the LED. It'll start flashing whenever this end polarity gets aligned. So let's check it out. Polarity aligned. Of course, it's not doing it now. Before, I was getting a dead short just shortly after the locomotive went across the gap. That's what I wanted to show you. And of course, now that it's on video, it's not doing it. So I'm going to back up over this gap again. There we go. So constant shine, actually I'm going to just shut this power off right now, hold on. So the constant shine of the LED on the reverser shows there was a dead short in the reversing section. The audible buzzer that you heard indicated that there was a dead short in the Middletown power district. You can see the position of the locomotive. So the gap is right there where you see the white styrene, and you can see the position of the locomotive. The track is clear where these cars are, although that shouldn't matter. I have verified that all of the feeders are proper. There's no backfilling of power going into that reversing section. That reversing section is totally and electrically isolated from everything else. And this is almost 5 minutes of video showing yet a new problem. I wasn't having this particular problem before, but maybe the reverser itself needs to be upgraded. And somebody already offered to bring over a PSX AR to swap out, and I'll I guess I'll try that next. Sorry for the long 5-minute video, but hopefully it's instructive to somebody. Thanks for any help.